Title, Friends. Had the perfect mix of chaos, comedy, and heart. Hook. What if I told you that one sitcom could make you laugh at a spider crawling on someone's neck, and then, just minutes later, have you crying over a woman getting off a plane for the man she loves? That's exactly why Friends became a cultural phenomenon. Today, we're looking back at some of the funniest, weirdest, and most emotional moments that prove why this show still holds up decades later. Body. Let's start with pure chaos. A simple attempt to conquer a fear turns into absolute disaster when a spider disappears, only for everyone to realize it's crawling on someone's neck. It's classic Friends comedy. The setup is simple, but the payoff is hilarious. Then we have Rachel finding herself in one of the most awkward situations imaginable. She's secretly interviewing for another job while her current boss happens to be sitting in the exact same restaurant. The panic, the lies, the desperate attempts to save herself, and somehow Rachel manages to turn one lunch into losing both opportunities. It's painful to watch, but also impossible not to laugh at. Speaking of unforgettable disasters, we need to talk about Emma's birthday cake. Rachel orders a sweet bunny cake featuring her daughter's picture. Instead, the bakery delivers something completely inappropriate and unbelievably wrong. The group's reactions are comedy gold. Joey is confused. Chandler can't stop making jokes. Ross is horrified. And Rachel is trying to hold everything together while her daughter's birthday party falls apart. It's one of those moments that reminds you how brilliantly Friends turned everyday problems into iconic television. But Friends wasn't just about laughs. It was about relationships. The messy ones, the complicated ones, the ones that never really go away. Ross discovering Joey and Rachel together gave us one of David Schwimmer's funniest performances. His overly cheerful "I'm fine" slowly turning into complete emotional chaos is still one of the greatest acting moments in sitcom history. And then we get to the finale. Rachel is leaving for Paris. Everyone says goodbye. Monica and Rachel share an emotional sister-like moment that reminds us how much these characters have grown together over 10 years. Ross realizes he can't let Rachel leave without telling her how he truly feels. For the first time in a long time, there's no joke, no sarcasm, just honesty. "I love you." Rachel boards the plane. It feels over, but then comes the voicemail. Rachel admits what she's been too afraid to say. She loves him too. She has to see him. She has to get off the plane. As fans, we're all screaming at our screens, hoping she'll make it. And then Ross asks the question everyone is thinking. Did she get off the plane? And Rachel walks through the door. "I got off the plane." 4 words. That's all it took. After 10 seasons of breakups, misunderstandings, bad timing, and unforgettable memories, Ross and Rachel finally found their way back to each other. Outro. That's what made Friends special. It wasn't just the jokes, it wasn't just the catchphrases. It was the fact that beneath all the chaos, these 6 people truly loved each other. They grew up together. They made mistakes together. And in the end, they became family. So tell me in the comments, what Friends moment made you laugh the hardest? Or cry the most? And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.